Okay, hear me out. This is just a working theory and I could totally be wrong. Some of my points might not even make sense, but let's break it down. Take Man of Steel for example. It pulled in 670 million, which isn't bad, but it's far from a billion. A lot of fans weren't into Snyder's darker, more realistic take on Superman. People wanted the comic book Superman, the hopeful, optimistic guy. Now look at Deadpool 3 with Wolverine. It smashed expectations with 365 million views on its teaser in 24 hours across all platforms and the Super Bowl, and has insane hype because of Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. That chemistry sells tickets. Compare that to Superman Legacy, which had 240 million views. Still good, but not quite the same buzz. Plus, some Snyder fans are boycotting the movie because they're stuck in the past wanting Henry Cavill back. They're nitpicking every little thing about the teaser, calling it a CW show, trashing the costumes, saying the action scenes look bad. All this division within the DC fanbase could hurt the numbers. Now, another reason that Superman might not be able to hit the $1 billion mark is because it's a common superhero well known by many people. To the average person, Superman comes off as a generic for kids hero. A lot of casual moviegoers see liking Superman as kind of cringe or corny. This movie is for kids and comic book fans of all ages. These categories don't lie in the majority of moviegoers. The majority of moviegoers are critics, couples, teenagers, young and middle-aged adults. Basically the normal people that just randomly once in a while go to the cinema. They don't know much about DC, they don't give a shit, and the Gunn and Snyder fan bases don't exist in their minds. They be like, Superman, isn't that for kids? They're simply not willing to watch it unless they have ample time. Plus, David Cornsweet, the new Superman, isn't exactly a big shot actor. With Deadpool and Wolverine, people were willing to see the movie just to see the chemistry between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, since they knew the actors way better than the characters they were playing. That star power really helps sell tickets. Superman Legacy looks like it'll be PG-13 and pretty lighthearted, faithful to the comics, but maybe too sunshine and rainbows for some teenagers or adults. They might think they've outgrown Superman, especially when there's darker, more edgy stuff out there. Kids will probably show up for it, but you're still limiting the broader audience appeal. The good news is there's definitely going to be more kids filling up in the theaters. Of course, this is the culture when it comes to characters like Superman that I've observed in the countries around me. I'm sure there are only a few countries where comics is a huge part of the culture, such as the United States and a few others. Deadpool and Wolverine mostly suited the age of young teenagers and adults, which fills the majority of the population. Now about rewatchability, this is where Deadpool wins big. The point I'm about to make might sound stupid. If Gunn really nails the vision for this movie, it's going to have majestic moments that make you feel empowered and inspired if done right. However, these powerful moments aren't the kind that you can watch on repeat right away when the movie drops. You want to take time to savor them. Deadpool and Wolverine, on the other hand, is a completely different vibe. It's a fast, thrilling, action-packed blockbuster with amazing chemistry and jokes that make people want to rewatch it in theaters instantly, like 3 to 4 times, which I've already seen people online talking about. There's nothing particularly majestic about that movie, but it's just really fun and rewatchable in a short time frame. Now, the final point is more of a possibility and seems like the least likely scenario compared to the others. July has some tough competition, and I'm not just talking about Fantastic Four. The Smurfs and Jurassic World Rebirth are also joining the race. You might not think that these will affect Superman Legacy's audience, but if you ask a non-comic book adult, chances are they'll find Jurassic World much more interesting. To them, superheroes are just for kids. The Smurfs are coming back after 8 years, and kids might flock to that instead of Superman. Then you got those half Marvel, half DC fans torn between Fantastic Four and Superman Legacy. If you look at the release dates, they're all different, but in today's world, most of us are broke and can't afford tickets to 2 screenings in 1 month. A single ticket costs $20 in the US, and where I'm from, it's $15, which is still a crazy ripoff. Of course, I'm going to sacrifice my life savings to watch Fantastic Four and Superman Legacy because I'm a fan, but for the casual moviegoer, they're going to have to choose. All in all, I still hope that Superman Legacy will crush it. My guess, somewhere between 850 to 950 million. The hype is way better than the Batman, and I'm sure James Gunn is going to cook up something amazing. But yeah, these are just my thoughts based on what I've seen around me. This is my personal thoughts, and I don't have statistics on everything I said, so just keep some of this in your mind. Don't take it too seriously.